Have you ever wondered how some people live past 100, waking up each morning feeling strong, active, and full of life? What if I told you that these remarkable individuals aren't relying on luck or some secret potion? They're not superheroes. They're just ordinary people who follow extraordinary habits. And the best part? You can start practicing these habits today, and they could help you live a longer, healthier, and happier life too. We all dream of living a long life, but how many of us actually believe it's possible? Society often leads us to think that aging means slowing down, feeling weak, or losing our vitality. But there's another way, an approach that's been proven by those who have defied the odds. The secret isn't hidden in a pill or a miracle cure. It's in the way they live every single day. In this video, we're diving deep into 8 simple yet powerful habits that many people who live over 100 years old follow. These aren't complicated strategies, nor are they reserved for the rich or the privileged. They're small, sustainable actions that anyone can adopt, starting today. What you'll learn here is not only about adding years to your life, but also about adding life to your year. Imagine this, waking up each day feeling energized, sharp, and ready to take on the world at 100 years old. Sounds impossible? It's not. But to unlock this potential, you have to be willing to make some changes in how you approach your daily routine. The good news, the habits we're about to reveal are not drastic. They don't require massive effort, and they certainly don't demand perfection. They simply ask you to be consistent, mindful, and aware of your choices. Now here's where it gets interesting. These habits are not just about what you eat or how much you exercise. They're about your mindset, your daily rituals, and how you handle stress, relationships, and even your own thoughts. The most fascinating part, many of these habits have been followed for centuries across different cultures, and people who have lived past 100 swear by them. What's even more surprising is that some of these habits might not be what you expect. Some might even sound too simple to be true. But trust me, they're backed by research and real-life examples. And by the end of this video, you'll see why they hold the key to unlocking a longer, healthier life for you too. This isn't just about extending the number of years you live. It's about improving the quality of those years. It's about waking up with purpose, moving with ease, eating foods that nourish, and cultivating a mindset that keeps you young. It's about living with intention. So if you're ready to discover how you can start living like the world's longest living people, stick around. You're about to learn 8 life-changing habits that could transform your future. Trust me, by the end of this video you'll be inspired to make the changes that could add more years to your life, and more life to your years. Let's dive in. Before we talk about what you eat or how you move, let's start with something that might surprise you: the power of waking up with a purpose. Have you ever woken up feeling like you didn't know what you were going to do that day? That feeling of aimlessness can make time drag, leaving you feeling unmotivated and disconnected. Now imagine the opposite, a reason to jump out of bed, a sense of excitement, a fire in your belly that pulls you forward. This is exactly how many people who live long, healthy lives begin each day. For those who live past 100, each morning is an opportunity, a new day to engage in something meaningful. It's not about having a packed schedule or a long list of tasks. It's about having a reason to get up, a sense of purpose that drives them. It could be something simple like tending to their garden, spending time with family, or working on a small personal project. It's that why that helps them stay motivated, even when they face challenges or the inevitable aches and pains that come with aging. Purpose doesn't have to be grand or life-changing. It's not about waiting for a big event to feel alive. It's about finding meaning in the everyday moments. Think about it. When you have a reason to get up in the morning, you feel a sense of direction. You have something to look forward to. Whether it's a task you've set for the day, a hobby you love, or simply the joy of connecting with others, this sense of purpose acts as a guiding force, giving your life strength and focus. What's incredible is how deeply purpose influences health. Studies have shown that having a clear sense of purpose can lower stress levels, reduce the risk of heart disease, and even improve sleep. People who feel they have a reason to live, who are engaged in something they care about, often experience fewer health issues than those who don't have that drive. This is because purpose helps maintain mental clarity, boosts positivity, and provides emotional resilience. When you feel you have a reason to keep going, you are more likely to take care of yourself, both physically and emotionally. One common thread among centenarians is their commitment to something beyond themselves. Whether it's taking care of grandchildren, volunteering in the community, or simply being involved in the lives of others, they're not sitting idle. The task doesn't have to be complicated. It could be something as simple as reading a book, preparing a meal, or maintaining a daily routine. The key is consistency. The act of waking up with a clear purpose, whether big or small, creates a mindset of action. It's also about staying engaged with the world around you. People with purpose don't live passively. They embrace life actively, with a sense of curiosity and joy that sustains them through the years. They understand that purpose is the fuel for a life well lived. It keeps them connected, sharp, and most importantly, engaged in the world around them. When you wake up with a purpose, it doesn't just impact your morning. It sets the tone for your entire day. It's this simple shift in mindset that can have profound effects on your overall health, happiness, and longevity. When we think of staying active, the first thing that comes to mind is often going to the gym or hitting the treadmill for an intense workout. But here's the thing. The longest living people in the world don't necessarily follow this approach. Instead of spending hours in the gym, they've built movement into their everyday routines. They walk, they stretch, they garden, they move in ways that feel natural and comfortable for their bodies. It's not about intense exercise or pushing their limits. It's about gentle, consistent movement that keeps their bodies engaged and their muscles active. These movements might seem simple, but they add up over time, making a huge difference to their health. Think about the last time you took a walk outside, bent down to pull a weed from your garden, or stood up and stretched your arms. These small actions, when done regularly, help maintain mobility and flexibility, which are essential for a long, healthy life. For those who live past 100, staying active doesn't require fancy gym memberships or intense training sessions. It's about moving naturally throughout the day. A walk to the market, a few minutes spent stretching in the morning, or even tidying up around the house. These are the daily movements that keep their bodies young and energized. This isn't just about physical health. It's about avoiding the stiffness and discomfort that come from a sedentary lifestyle. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity. It doesn't take much to stay active, just a bit of intention. These people don't wait for an hour-long workout to fit into their day. Instead, they find moments to move throughout the day. They don't sit for long periods of time, and they make an effort to get up and move whenever they can. Whether it's walking to visit a neighbor, spending time in the garden, or doing some light stretching before bed, they've incorporated movement into their everyday life without it feeling like a chore. It's all about consistency. These people don't necessarily push themselves to exhaustion or track every step they take. Instead, they keep their bodies moving in small, sustainable ways. Their focus is on making movement a part of their routine, not a task to check off a list. Even when they get older, they don't give up these small acts of movement. It's this gentle but regular activity that helps keep their joints flexible, their muscles strong, and their bodies vibrant. It's easy to underestimate the power of natural movement. We often focus on intense exercise or quick fixes, but real lasting health comes from incorporating simple actions into our daily life. Just imagine how much better you'd feel if you walked a little more, spent time stretching, or worked on a hobby like gardening that naturally gets your body moving. The key is consistency, making movement a regular part of your day, not something you have to force yourself to do. The more you move naturally, the better you'll feel, and the longer your body will stay strong and capable of carrying you through life's challenges. This isn't about perfection. It's about finding opportunities to move in ways that are enjoyable and sustainable. Movement, when done consistently, keeps the body young, healthy, and ready to take on whatever the day brings. When it comes to food, the longest living people on the planet have a simple yet powerful approach. They eat light and focus on plants. It's not about restricting themselves or following extreme diets, but about eating in a way that supports their body's natural needs, without overloading it. They make fruits, vegetables, beans, and grains the foundation of their meals. Foods that are packed with nutrients, vitamins, and fiber, all of which help keep their bodies healthy and energized. These people understand that less is often more when it comes to eating. They don't eat until they feel stuffed or overly full. In fact, many of them practice a concept known as Hachi-ba, a principle from Okinawa, Japan, where people commonly live to 100 or beyond. This rule means stopping eating when you're about it. It's not about depriving yourself, but about giving your body just enough fuel to feel satisfied, without overloading it with unnecessary calories. The key is eating small, balanced portions throughout the day, focusing on whole, unprocessed food. Their meals are filled with colorful fruits and vegetables, which are packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. Beans and legumes provide a healthy source of protein and fiber, while grains like quinoa, oats, and brown rice offer energy without the heavy processed carbs that can weigh you down. These simple plant-based foods are rich in everything the body needs for vitality, yet they're light enough to avoid overburdening the digestive system. It's easy to see why eating this way works for long-term health. The body thrives on plant-based foods because they provide the nutrients needed to repair and regenerate without causing inflammation or stress. Eating light reduces the strain on internal organs, allowing the body to focus on rejuvenation, rather than dealing with the aftermath of overeating or consuming highly processed foods. But it's not just about what they eat, it's also about how they eat. These people take time to enjoy their meals. They savor each bite, mindful of the flavors and textures. They don't rush through their meals, and they don't let distractions pull them away from the experience of eating. This mindfulness helps them tune into their body's natural hunger cues, making it easier to stop eating when they're satisfied, not stuffed. Another important factor is the habit of eating small portions. They don't overindulge, even in their favorite food. They understand that moderation is key to maintaining a healthy weight and preventing chronic diseases. By eating just enough, they allow their bodies to digest and process food efficiently, without the sluggishness or discomfort that often follows large meals. Their meals also tend to be simple and fresh, using seasonal produce and local ingredients. They don't rely on processed or convenience foods, which are often loaded with unhealthy fats, sugars, and preservatives. Instead, they focus on wholesome, nutrient-dense options that fuel their bodies without weighing them down. Eating this way helps to maintain energy levels, balance hormones, and support the immune system, essential factors in living a long, healthy life. The practice of eating light, mostly plant-based foods, is not just a diet choice, it's a lifestyle. It's about making conscious, balanced decisions that nourish the body, mind, and spirit. It's a simple, sustainable way of eating that has been proven to contribute to longevity and overall health. Loneliness is a silent killer. It's one of the most underrated risks to health, yet it's something that most people don't talk about. For those who live past 100, staying socially connected is not just a choice, it's a key to longevity. These individuals thrive in tight-knit communities, surrounded by family and friends who provide the support, joy, and companionship needed to keep their spirits high. The bonds they share with others are vital for their emotional well-being, and these relationships help them stay engaged, active, and full of life. The power of social connections cannot be overstated. Centenarians often live in close proximity to their loved ones, or within communities where they can easily interact with others. These strong social ties provide a sense of belonging, helping to combat the feelings of isolation that can creep in as we age. Whether it's sharing a meal with family, playing a game with friends, or simply chatting with neighbors, these daily interactions have a profound impact on health. People who are socially connected experience lower levels of stress, reduced risks of heart disease, and even a stronger immune system. Friendship and laughter are essential components of this social life. The longest living people laugh often, enjoying the simple pleasures of life, and sharing those moments with others. They have a lightness about them, a joy that comes from the relationships they've nurtured over time. Laughter is not only good for the soul, it's also good for the body. It lowers stress hormones, improves circulation, and releases endorphins, which can make you feel happier and more relaxed. For centenarians, spending time with others isn't just about passing the time. It's about creating an environment where they can thrive emotionally and physically. The support they get from their social circles also plays a role in keeping them resilient. Life can be tough, and as people age, they inevitably face challenges, health issues, loss, and the inevitable process of aging itself. But the people who live the longest aren't facing these challenges alone. They have family members, friends, and neighbors who lift them up, share their burdens, and remind them that they are valued. This emotional support system provides strength during difficult times, allowing them to weather life's storms with grace and optimism. In addition to emotional support, these social connections often encourage physical activity and mental stimulation. Whether it's walking with a friend, dancing at a family gathering, or engaging in meaningful conversations, these interactions help keep the body and mind active. Socially connected people are more likely to engage in regular exercise, eat healthily, and take care of their mental well-being, all of which are critical for a long life. Moreover, the mental stimulation from regular social interaction keeps their minds sharp and alert, preventing cognitive decline and promoting a sense of purpose. Living in close-knit communities or maintaining close family ties also provides a sense of security. Knowing that there are people nearby who care about you, who you can rely on, can be incredibly reassuring. This sense of security contributes to peace of mind, which in turn reduces stress and enhances overall health. People who are isolated or live alone often experience higher levels of anxiety and depression, both of which can take a toll on the body and shorten life expectancy. The importance of social connection in living a long, healthy life is undeniable. It's not just about having people around you, it's about having meaningful relationships that enrich your life, bring you joy, and provide a source of strength when times get tough. Stress is one of the biggest threats to our health, and yet it often feels like an unavoidable part of modern life. But for those who live well past 100, managing stress is a priority, and they do it by creating space for calm in their daily life. Long-lived people take time to relax each day, ensuring that their minds and bodies have the opportunity to reset. This isn't about avoiding stress altogether, but about finding balance and peace, even in the midst of a busy world. For many centenarians, relaxation is a daily ritual. It could be something as simple as sitting quietly, enjoying the calm of early morning, or spending a few moments reflecting on their day before going to sleep. For others, it might be prayer or meditation, a way to center themselves, ground their thoughts, and focus on what truly matters. These moments of stillness give them the space to clear their minds, lower their stress levels, and recharge for whatever comes next. It's these quiet moments that offer a profound sense of peace, helping them to remain calm and balanced, no matter the circumstances. What's striking about these long-lived individuals is their ability to remain unshaken by life's inevitable ups and downs. They don't let small annoyances or daily frustrations disturb their inner peace. Whether it's a traffic jam, a forgotten appointment, or a simple mistake, they don't dwell on the minor setbacks. Instead, they let go of negativity and focus on the bigger picture. This doesn't mean they don't experience challenges or hardship. It simply means they have a mindset that allows them to handle life's difficulties with grace and calm. This low-stress approach is more than just about avoiding tension. It's about adopting a lifestyle that prioritizes emotional well-being and mental clarity. The people who live the longest understand that stress doesn't just impact how they feel in the moment. It affects their overall health, including their heart, immune system, and even their ability to think clearly. By keeping their stress levels low, they prevent the wear and tear that constant worry and anxiety can cause to the body. One of the most powerful tools these individuals use to manage stress is their ability to stay present. They don't get caught up in worrying about the past or stressing over the future. Instead, they focus on the here and now, appreciating the small moments, taking things one step at a time. This ability to remain mindful and engaged in the present moment not only helps them feel more relaxed, but it also reduces the negative effects of stress on the body. Taking time to relax each day isn't about escaping life. It's about giving yourself the opportunity to reset, to recharge, and to come back stronger. These moments of relaxation, whether through meditation, prayer, or simply being still, allow them to clear their minds and refocus. It's in this space of calm that they are able to handle stress with a sense of peace and resilience, rather than allowing it to control them. This commitment to keeping stress low doesn't mean avoiding life's challenges. It means developing a mindset that allows you to approach those challenges with a clear mind and a steady heart. It's about recognizing that stress is inevitable but choosing how to respond. By taking daily moments of calm and not letting small things disrupt their peace, centenarians have unlocked the secret to staying not only physically healthy but mentally strong as well. One of the simplest yet most powerful habits of the world's longest living people is their commitment to sleep. It might seem obvious, but the quality of their sleep is something they prioritize every day. They understand that a consistent sleep routine is essential for allowing the body to repair itself, regenerate, and prepare for the challenges of the next day. These individuals don't rely on late nights or erratic sleep patterns to function. They have established rhythms that promote deep, restful sleep, helping them wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. For many centenarians, getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night is a non-negotiable part of their daily routine. They don't stay up late, sacrificing sleep for work or entertainment. Instead, they recognize the importance of rest and ensure they get to bed early enough to allow their bodies to rejuvenate. This consistency in their sleep schedule is a key factor in their long-term health. When the body has a regular rhythm for sleep, it can repair cells, strengthen the immune system, and support brain function.
Without this necessary downtime, it's difficult for the body to maintain optimal health. The benefits of a good night's sleep go beyond just feeling rest. Sleep is when the body does its most important work of recovery. During deep sleep, the body repairs tissues, builds muscle, and releases hormones that regulate growth and stress. This restorative process is crucial, especially as we age. For people who live well past 100, this nightly repair process plays a critical role in keeping their bodies strong and their minds sharp. Their commitment to early nights and consistent rest also helps regulate their internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm. This rhythm controls sleep-wake cycles, body temperature, hormone release, and other essential bodily functions. By going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, they help their bodies stay in sync with this natural rhythm. This leads to improved sleep quality, better mood, and more stable energy levels throughout the day. In addition to a consistent sleep schedule, centenarians tend to prioritize creating a peaceful environment for sleep. They avoid distractions like bright lights, screens, or loud noises that can interfere with their ability to fall and stay asleep. Instead, they focus on calming activities, such as reading, gentle stretching, or spending time in silence before bed. These pre-sleep rituals signal to the body that it's time to wind down, allowing for a more restful night. They also understand the importance of waking up early. Getting up with the sun, or shortly after, helps set the tone for the day. Early risers often feel a sense of accomplishment and purpose as they begin their day, and it gives them a head start on productivity and relaxation before the world gets busy. This habit of waking up early isn't about rushing or stressing. It's about allowing time for a peaceful start, which leads to a more focused, grounded, and energized. In the end, sleep is not just about the number of hours spent in bed. It's about the quality of rest and the consistency of that rest. For centenarians, sleep is a daily priority, a sacred ritual that supports their physical health, emotional well-being, and overall longevity. One of the most powerful habits that long-lived people share is a deep sense of gratitude. They have learned to focus on what they have, not what they lack. In a world that often emphasizes scarcity, centenarians choose to cultivate a thankful heart, and this practice supports their emotional and mental well-being. Instead of dwelling on life's challenges or setbacks, they focus on the positive aspects of their lives, whether it's their family, their health, their home, or the simple pleasures of everyday existence. For these individuals, gratitude isn't just a passing feeling, it's a daily practice. They actively look for things to be thankful for, even on tough days. This shift in perspective has profound effects on their emotional health. Studies have shown that gratitude can lower stress levels, reduce symptoms of depression, and improve overall happiness. For those who live past 100, practicing gratitude is more than just a habit. It's a way of life that helps them stay emotionally balanced, no matter what life throws their way. A thankful mindset also fosters a sense of contentment. Many centenarians understand that life isn't always perfect, but they've learned to find joy in what is. They don't obsess over what they don't have or what could have been. Instead, they appreciate the beauty of the present moment and the blessings that surround them. This ability to appreciate the small things, a warm meal, a kind word, a beautiful sunset, helps them maintain a sense of peace and happiness throughout their lives. Their positive outlook is another key element of their longevity. These individuals don't let life's inevitable ups and downs bring them down. They understand that life is full of challenges, but they face those challenges with resilience and hope. When things get tough, they look for the silver lining, and they find strength in their ability to stay optimistic. This mindset not only helps them cope with adversity, but it also has tangible benefits for their health. A positive attitude has been linked to lower blood pressure, a stronger immune system, and even a longer life. By focusing on the good rather than the bad, they create an emotional environment that supports their physical well-being as well. It's not about ignoring life's difficulties, but about how they choose to respond. Centenarians are no strangers to hardship, whether it's the loss of loved ones, health problems, or financial struggles. However, instead of letting these challenges define them, they look for opportunities to grow and learn from their experience. This ability to find meaning in difficult situations and maintain a positive outlook helps them stay emotionally healthy, even as they face life's inevitable trials. Their gratitude also extends to the people around them. Many centenarians have strong, supportive relationships with family and friends, and they express their appreciation for these connections regularly. They recognize the importance of community and human connection, and they make an effort to nurture their relationship. This sense of gratitude toward others helps foster an environment of love, support, and mutual respect, which contributes to their overall emotional and physical health. In the end, the habit of practicing gratitude and maintaining a positive outlook is not just about thinking happy thoughts. It's about creating a mindset that supports emotional resilience, joy, and well-being. For long-lived people, gratitude is a cornerstone of their emotional health, helping them navigate the challenges of life with grace and strength. Through their thankful hearts and positive perspectives, they create a life that is rich with meaning, purpose, and lasting happiness. You don't need perfect genes to live a long, healthy life. It's not about luck. It's about the small daily habits that gradually build a strong body, mind, and spirit over time. The choices you make today, whether it's moving more, eating better, staying connected, or practicing gratitude, can have a profound impact on your health and longevity. Remember, even one of these habits can make a difference in your journey toward 100. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more tips on living your healthiest, longest life. Stay motivated, stay positive, and we'll see you in the next video.